I won't be long on this topic here, but I just feel like I just want to address it. Well, first of all, I told you, it's hard for me to have a good day in this dump anymore. I've said it to even some of the guys in the group chat. It's hard to have a good day no matter what I try to do. Yeah, this morning may be fine, but as long as we have that same leadership under, I'm gonna, at this point, I'm gonna call this company president Mr. Cheap. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Cheap, because he underpays everyone, even me. Considering that my job is a career job as opposed to a career job, yet I'm only being paid $17.75. My God. I remember a coworker that I just ran into at my home park. He even said he tried to, have his raise to like $1, and it can only go as far as like 75 cents. That's exactly what happened to me. Last year when I was at 17 exact, 17 an hour. All they could raise that up to was $17.75, and it couldn't be $18. Even Paula was shocked. She said it was super sad that they couldn't even she even said it, not even $18. Oh my God. Guys Carlos, Neil, Russ, they've all been on my side. Everyone's just shocked, to know. Even Mari herself, even though we're still not talking, $17.75 in 12 years, soon going to be 13. You know what? Speaking of that, while I'm still job hunting actively, I already applied to 6 jobs. Okay, I applied to 4 earlier this morning, and now I'm at 6, which I expected more than that, but unfortunately, I just got busy with other stuff, but yeah, it should have been more than 6. 4 is a good start. Hell, I did it all earlier this morning before I left to be in this dump. But here's what happened earlier. I got so annoyed. This is exactly why most of us want Mr. Cheap to retire already. Dude, he's way past 80 years old, man. I was in his office earlier with one of my coworkers, and he basically asked the same goddamn thing, the same goddamn question to me the other day about what happened with the emails, why he's not receiving them. Dude, I told him where to go to put those junk mails into the inbox. I told him that the other day, and yet he still asked me and him the same goddamn question, even though I told him already the past couple of days, I think, when he called me in by myself. When we had these broadcasting emails that get sent out normally every morning, I told him, he had, everyone is having that problem because of the new filter system that we're using, and one of the techs is still fixing that problem, yet he's stubborn enough to even ask us. I don't know, is that motherfucker even aware? This is why most of us want him to retire, and he's way past his retirement age, dude. Who the fuck continues working at a place like that as a company president at that age? It's impossible, dude. Doesn't he fucking realize that the retirement age is at 65? Hell, I'll give him 70, fine, but 80? I heard there was a conversation that happened earlier in regards to Carmen, who had retired, and from what I heard, that same motherfucker, the Mr. Cheap, didn't want her to retire. Yeah, I heard that conversation, so I decided to join, and and this is the same thing that me and my other coworker Sean talked about. You know, in that you know, Mr. Cheap doesn't want her to retire. When, you know, she wanted to retire for sure, but he didn't want her to. And you know the other thing that I heard is that he wants to keep everyone here. That just further goes to show you why he does not want to retire. For as greedy and stubborn as he's been, being in that same role and running his dump since you know, for like 40 years or so, it's exactly why he won't retire. It is what it is. And the way to, dude, the way he instructs me to do these flyers now, it's like a lot of times he's just stuttering. Like sometimes I have to point out, oh, you want to do this and do that, and then it almost got to a point where he needs more time to review because of his fucking chicken scratch. Like, bro, if you need more time, just no. You know what? You should have just retired. Retire so you can enjoy your life, your retirement life. Give someone else a chance to run this dump, dude. But he won't. Yet he still bothers to ask me. I don't know if he just forgot or what. Well, he's like 80 something, so I don't expect him to function the same mentally as he used to when he was like probably 60 something. But goddamn, I told you that's why things are just getting worse here, man. Oh my God. Oh, I can't stand it. I'm just so damn annoyed. I even have to tell some of my friends in that chat about how he functions. Dude, Mr. Cheap, I can't even stand him no more. Nobody can. Yet he still does not want to retire. And he bothers to ask the same goddamn question why he's still not seeing those emails. I already told him. And I even told him how to put them back in the inbox. Because they're considered as spam. Because one of the texts is still trying to fix it. Oh my God. You know what? Fuck that place, man. Fuck this place. I'm sorry if I have to go off like this. I know I really feel I don't want to go off anymore. But, you know, I've been rambling on too much about this. And Mr. Cheap, the way he has been. You know what? I'm like, I should waste no more time. Because I know I'm applying and applying and applying and applying and applying. 13 jobs on Sunday, and 6 so far today. I expect more than that. So when I come home, at the time of this 3-week big break, while it's going on, I'm gonna keep applying. It's gonna be more than 6. I promise. It'll get to 10. Will it be more than 10? Let's see. I want my chances to be really high. So I can get these job interviews as soon as I can, you know, during this entire 3-week break. But let me just get straight to the topic, man. Just look at this ex-Crow's Fair Memorial wall here. It's updated. Yeah, I know I included 3 friends that I may possibly lose after what transpired for a couple of them the last few weeks. And another one, I lost her number. I don't have a hard copy. I still don't want to go back to social media. I already asked Russ to ask her to email me. I don't know if he did. Let me confirm with him. But it seems like at this point, you know, I'm just putting them on my wall. And I'm not naming no names except for Anastasia in that one. Okay? I already know I'm about to lose a couple of them. Because I mean, after what transpired, it's obvious to me. I'm just calling it what it is. They got their lives now. You know, they don't want to deal with any more of my BS, especially after what transpired the last few weeks, and the fact that, you know, even with them knowing that I'm going through this mental health, and unfortunately after what I did to upset them, you know what? It's no surprise to me at this point. So if they gotta leave me, so be it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. That's why they're in my wall. So, I mean, I don't want them to leave, but unfortunately, this has to be. I mean, it has to be the case. And you know, this is what happens the longer I'm still in this dump, dude. You know, I already did them wrong, like, you know, in a span of like how many weeks. So it has come to that, man. Hell, it may be Mari next. I hope it's not Mari. Shoot, I'm gonna have another video on that sooner or later about where I stand with our friendship, because this silence has already been going on for almost 2 weeks now. Tomorrow's Wednesday. The last time we talked was on Wednesday when we had that big ass 2 Wednesdays ago when we had that big ass argument. Since then we have not talked. But look, man, it's possible I've already lost 3 friends. Like I said, I know a couple of them for sure. It's over, because I feel like I ruined their trust in me as a friend. It's simple as that. So, I mean, they got their own lives now. And some of the other friends that I lost to, they got their own lives too. You know, they're dealing with what they're dealing with. Some of them even have their own families. Some of them have kids. You know, some of them are married. You know what I'm saying? Why do they gotta deal with me at this point? Hell, Tristan, I bet you Tristan's probably married by now. I won't know, because our friendship ended in 2020. So, you know, at this point, it's like, you know, I gotta let them be. They are what they are, man. So I'm gonna cut it right here, because the day's almost over, man. And so I gotta just, oh man, you know, I gotta keep doing what I'm doing, because the more I do this thing, then the more you know, the better the chances that I can finally be out of here. I'm tired of leaving at 5:30. Peace.